Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ebony, also known as Divine. Today in this video, we will be talking about healthy ways to release your emotions.
3G, 3G, 3G. Yeah. I do what I do, you do it through me. 3G.
There was a point in my life where my emotions would get the best of me, and honestly, these emotions would control me to do some crazy things. And so sometimes our emotions can lead us to do some damaging things to ourselves, to other people. And so I'm here to talk about some healthier ways on how to go about dealing with emotions. Number one is crying. Yes, I absolutely love crying. To me, it's not a sign of weakness, but to me, it's a sign of strength. That's just me. I feel as though when you have all of these emotions going on, instead of going to do the worst thing possible, you just release it. Sit down with yourself and just release what is stored up within you. Those emotions that don't feel good, just let it out. Let those tears flow. Let those tears flow. I remember in the past, I used to not really embrace my tears. I thought it was an issue to cry all the time because I'm a very emotional person and I have emotions within me. That's just me. That's just my nature. That's who I was created to be. I have emotions. I'm human. I feel things, you know? And so I thought it was a bad thing to cry all the time. And like, people are like always hugging me and people are always looking at me like, why are you crying? Like sometimes family members are like, you shouldn't be crying over this situation. Like certain things, like people are just like, are you okay? And things like that. Like, it's okay to cry. I just want someone to know that it is okay to cry. I cry, you cry. We all have the ability to cry because God created us that way. And it's funny because after you're done releasing all of those tears that are flowing, you feel so much better. You feel so much better. Not saying it's going to fix the situation. You know, there's other steps that you want to take with certain scenarios and things of that nature. But after you're done crying, like you've released what was stuck within you. Sometimes, you know, we get emotional when we feel like we want to cry and then we're around people and then we don't want to let the tears out. That's holding on to tension. It's holding on to things that we shouldn't be holding on to, especially if we feel as though we have to cry in that moment. Cry and be yourself. Let it out, let it flow, and feel relieved afterwards. Number two on releasing our emotions, writing it down. Writing down exactly how you feel in that moment. A lot of times when I feel a certain way, I cry and I write down how I'm feeling. And then I write down how I want to feel. And then I write down what I expect to happen in my life. So that really helps. It helps you with releasing tension. So not only are you releasing tension, not only are you releasing your emotions, but now you're recreating your story. Now you are recreating your story and you're writing a better story for yourself. So yes, I'm not discrediting the situation. It could be a really bad situation, you know, because we all go through things. I get that. I go through things, you know, you go through things, we all go through things, but let's release it. Writing it down, it feels good because it's almost like instead of cussing someone out, because, you know, sometimes we cuss people out. And honestly, that's not the healthiest way to go about a situation. I used to do that. But when you're writing things down, it's another way of getting out everything that's in your mind on paper so you can see that. And then if anything, get that paper that you just wrote all of those emotions and rip it up. Rip it up. Like all of those negative emotions that you feel, go ahead and rip that thing up. Start a new page and write what you want to feel. Write where you want to feel, how you want to feel. Write those things and start attracting those things to you. And watch your perspective and watch your mood kind of sway over to the positive side. And you guys, I'm sharing this with you guys because it truly does help me. I know that in the past, I would react to certain situations in a very non-healthy way. I mean, I would go smoke, I would go drink, I would go cuss people out, I would break things. I mean, that was me. You know what I'm saying? You just go down this destructive road of just like, I don't care about anything. It makes the situation worse. And I would know because I've put myself in some really bad situations. I was one of those people that will throw throw something at you like real quick. And that's not the healthiest way to go about situations, because we're just this human being that has these emotions just going all crazy within us. But there's healthier ways to go about it. So let's keep going. Number three, I would say take a walk. I would say take a walk. Taking a walk is so refreshing. First of all, the air is hitting you. You breathing it in, and it feels great. It feels wonderful. Take that time to just clear your mind, not even think about the situation, and just start looking at things, start looking at nature, start looking at cars, houses, start looking around you and just being aware of your surroundings, and just take that walk. And it's relaxing because now you're moving. Now you're moving and you're flowing, moving all those emotions inside of you. You're moving it around. Sometimes when I'm walking, I like to go like this. Sometimes people may be looking at me, but it don't matter what people got to say. What matters is that I'm releasing my emotions this way, and I'm feeling better, and I'm not doing something destructive for myself. Try breathing in that fresh air, looking at the sky, looking at the birds, looking at the butterflies, even looking at the bugs. Sometimes I'll look at some bugs, and honestly, I don't even like bugs, but sometimes it's interesting to look at them. One time I saw a caterpillar that really threw me off and really took my mind off of the situation, because this caterpillar was like a shiny caterpillar. I'm like, dang, I ain't never seen a caterpillar like this. So you never know who you may run into while you're taking a walk that will get your mind off of that and get your emotions out in a different form. There's been some times where I didn't feel the best, and I went for a walk, and then I met somebody, and now we're just feeling amazing, like just talking to each other. So go for a walk, see what you might find out there. There's a gift waiting for you all the time when you go outside, because nature is healing in itself. I would definitely recommend going for a walk or running. If you want to run, go ahead and run. Just get outside. Get outside and get into the nature. And number four, I would say would be breathing. Breathing. I never realized how big of a difference breathing makes. Yes, we breathe on a daily basis, without even realizing that we're breathing at times, we just be going about our days, just flowing, thank God that we breathe every day. But taking deep breaths are so relaxing. Taking deep breaths will definitely relieve a lot of those emotions that you have stirred up within your body, within your being. It slows you, it calms you down by breathing and taking those deep breaths. It's crazy because I'm still practicing my breathing techniques, and I did not know that I could release so long. So let me show you guys a breathing technique. We'll breathe in for 3 seconds, we'll hold it, and then we'll release it for 6 seconds, and then let me know how you feel. All right, let's go. Whew. It feels really good to take a moment and breathe. And if you do that a few times, you definitely start to feel calmer. You feel more calmer. You feel more relaxed. What I like to do is when I'm doing breathing techniques, I like to say, okay, Ebony, what do I want right now? What do I want right now? Okay, breathe in calmness. Breathe in goodness. Breathe in everything that is good for me. So literally, as I breathe, I'm thinking these things at the same time. So I'm breathing in calmness. I'm breathing in relaxation. I'm breathing in love. I'm breathing in goodness. I'm breathing in whatever it is that you want in that moment. You're breathing it in. And then we're releasing that toxic. We're releasing everything that is not good for us. We're releasing our negative emotions. And so it's a great practice. It's worked for me in so many instances, and it's been life-changing, honestly. It's been life-changing for me because, you know, people don't know the things that I deal with, you know, and these techniques have really helped me. And so that's why I wanted to share with you guys, because if it's benefiting me and it's helping me, I know it will help someone else. So definitely try out these techniques. Let me know if you try them. Let me know if you're an emotional person. Let me know how you handle your emotions, you know, different ways that you do things. And those were just some different ways. You know, me personally, I have other outlets as well. I love writing music. I love painting. You know, I love moving my body around and dancing. I love taking a bath. I mean, there's so many different outlets and different ways that you can release emotions in healthier ways. Let me know some of your ways, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.